to the hospital and letting people know that I'm very depressed, very emotional, and not wanting to be here anymore. Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's your girl Dee, and I'm back with another video. And you guys see I'm in the car, so we're gonna have a hot box session, and it's a little, I don't know if I say story time, but just a little chit chat. So make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so you can stay tuned with your girl. Hit that notification bell so you know every time your girl drop a video. Okay? Look at this pimple right there, boy. Been irritating the hell out of me. But how are you guys doing today? It's December 2nd. Like, I'm so late with uploading my videos. Like, I have 2 videos I have to upload for vlogmas or vlogmas Christmas. You guys are excited about that? I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. This year I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna try to go all out this year for Christmas. Like, I really am. But so what this video is gonna be about is gonna be talking to you guys about me going through depression, and how I went to the hospital recently, like 2 days before Thanksgiving. I went to the hospital to admit myself. Well, not to really admit myself, honestly. I was talking to my doctor, and I was just wanting to talk to a therapist because I just had a lot on my mind and a lot on my brain, and I just feel like I didn't want to be here anymore. I'm tired of life. I'm not happy, blah, 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 go on and on and on. Just a lot of negative feelings, negative thoughts. So into the hospital and letting people know that I'm very depressed, very emotional, and not wanting to be here anymore. I do battle with depression a lot. I've been battling it for a couple years now by myself. I never went to like a hospital. I never talked to anybody about it because I don't want to have that, like, oh, she has mental issues or she's crazy or there's something wrong. I just didn't want to have that title. But let me tell you guys, there's nothing wrong with seeking help outside of yourself or your family, because sometimes even your family could be the cause of the reason why you feel the way you feel. So this video is just going to be just a little chit chat and just letting you guys know my experience from the time I walked into the hospital into that time I walked out the hospital. And yeah, so that's what we about to get chat. So guys, a lot of things make me depressed. My main thing that makes me depressed is I feel alone a lot, and that's how I feel. A lot of stuff that I went through when I was younger that I never talked about. Really never told my mom knows now, but I never told. Like, I kept it till I was like 17, 18 years old. And then when I got a little bit older, some things happened to me. And honestly, I think like when you're young and you go through stuff, I didn't think it really had any effect on me, or it didn't bother me. I thought it didn't, but it bothered me more than I knew. And I don't know why that now that I live on my own, that so much stuff affects me. But yeah, so every day is a work in progress for me. I'm trying to stay positive. One thing I try to do is stay positive. I'm very, very not a positive person. I see. Something I noticed that I'm not a very positive person, even though I try to be. It feels like, for me, like, a lot of stuff seems more bad than good for me in my life. My whole life. That's what it feels like. Like, I don't know. I can't really explain it. But yeah, let me just tell you guys. So, I wasn't feeling that good in myself. And I feel like this a lot, guys, that I don't want to be on earth. So I just didn't know what to do. Like, I just felt so overwhelmed. Like, I wanted to hurt myself. I wanted to damage, cut myself. That's what I wanted to do, you guys. And I'm letting you guys know this, not for sympathy, for empathy, for you to feel some type of way. You might be battling depression and you want help and you don't know where to start. You know, like, this video isn't I don't know, it's just an informative video, just a little information on me and how I try to deal with it, take a hold of the situation at hand and not let it control my life. So if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you probably see that sometimes I be posting stuff, like, because I be going through. And some people, majority of people, think it's because of my boyfriend. It's not because of my boyfriend at all. It's not. It really isn't. It's just something that I battle with myself. Like, if I could see people on the street and, like, their families and this or that, and I be like, damn, I wish my family, damn, I wish I could hang out like that with my family. I wish I could be that close with my family. Like, oh, well, we was in Fresno, it wasn't like this and that. No one even calls, and no one even talks to each other no more. And Thanksgiving's here, and there ain't no Thanksgiving no more. And it's just so much stuff. And then it's like, damn, like, I really have 8 sisters and 1 brother. Mom has 9 girls, 1 boy, you know? And nobody talks to each other. Everybody's like, it is what it is, you know? And it's like, I feel like, honestly, I feel like it's fake love, because, like, only when it's like life or death, then you're like, oh, are you okay? Da 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 da. Like, but when I was telling you what I was feeling, when I was going through this and going through that, you didn't care. Closed ear. But that's another thing. You need a lot of, even if it's not family, you need a lot of positive people around you. Surround yourself with positive people. Like, that's what you really need to do. The only person I really feel like is my most positive person is my boyfriend and my sister. Well, I don't know, you can say my sister, but my boyfriend, he really is, like, my main support. Like, real shit. But let me go ahead and just jump into me going to the hospital 2 days before Thanksgiving. I have videos and pictures, so I'm gonna post them in clips just as we go on. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I feel like I'm still learning how to deal with it. Honestly, like, this is my first time ever reaching out to anybody about me going or feeling the way I feel. So I'm gonna just let you guys know, like, how it was for me talking to the suicide line, for me talking to my doctor, and then going home from work that day, then waking up in the same exact way, and calling my doctor again so I get time off work, and people just giving you that circle, like that run around, like, fudge. Do you not hear what I'm saying? In my mind, I am not feeling well. Do you hear me? Like, I don't feel it. Like, and it was just a run around, and then I finally got to talk to my doctor, and she gave me note to be out of work or whatever, and she's like, we want you to go to the emergency room because we want you to talk to somebody. Oh, she needs some milk, okay? And they want me to talk to somebody. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go or whatever and talk to somebody. I'm thinking I'm gonna talk to, like, a counselor, a psychiatrist, body by body, talk and go home. Like, that's what I thought. No, baby. I don't know what I thought. I thought wrong. I most definitely thought wrong. I'm telling you guys. I thought the people. Let me not jump ahead. But okay. So, I'm boom, got to the hospital. Standing in line. This is the picture right here. I'm standing in line. I'm waiting. Okay, you get to the thing. They're asking you 1,020 questions. Do you want to kill yourself or you want to kill someone else? I'm telling them people, no, I don't. I really don't. But at the, like, couple moments when I talked to my doctor, I was feeling like harming myself. But not like harming myself into killing myself. Just, like, you know, outweigh the pain, like, you know. But I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to kill myself. I was telling them. Blah, blah. So supposedly they put me on a hold when I got there. I didn't even know they put me on a hold, but they did. So I guess it was called 16-17, 16-12, or 12-17 hold. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, I'm not knowing it's a hold, but I'm just going through the process. I'm like, okay, we're gonna check you in right here. We're gonna do your vitals, da da da. But then a security guard come, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna be your security guard, da da da. I'm like, oh, what? What's going on? Because now I got my own personal security guard. You know what I mean? So honestly, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was about to happen. Like, I thought I was just gonna be talking to somebody. That wasn't the case. So they took my vitals, all this other stuff, game mask. I'm waiting. Then a doctor comes. She's like, "Oh, your doctor called and she said that she wanted you to come in because you were feeling like harming yourself." Da da da. Yes, I was feeling like down and out, like I wanted to cut myself, but not to kill myself, you guys. Like, and that's the thing they didn't. I think they didn't give a damn that I didn't want to kill myself, but because I wanted to harm myself, it was a problem. So he was like, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just going to have someone come and talk to you, and they're gonna assess if like we need to take further steps or whatever. I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. I just really wanted to go home. I just wanted to go home and get back in my bed, honestly, because I deal with my depression just a totally different way, and maybe that's not the best way, but that's how I deal with it. Anyway, so it was like, oh, we want to talk to somebody. So I was like, okay, so I'm about to just sit here and wait for somebody to come talk to me. No, that wasn't it, baby. That wasn't it. So supposedly I had to change this to a whole ass gown. I was telling people, like, I was arguing, like, I'm not changing because I'm not staying. Like, I'm not staying here, you know. But me not knowing, they put me on a hold, so I really didn't have any choice but to be there. And so anyways, I changed my clothes. I put on a fucking gown or whatever. Sorry for cussing. I put on a gown or whatever, and I was just sitting there. Then they try to strip me, guys. I put on a gown, I put my clothes in the bag or like I said, and then they literally try to strip me from my phone and my earphones. Like, I said, I'll put the earphones in the bag, but I'm not putting away my phone. Like, I literally got a whole attitude. I kind of got a little rowdy with them, but they were just doing too much, and I didn't feel great. So I called my boyfriend, and he was like, da da da, just be calm because they're trying to da 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 make you seem like if you like you go you do crazy stuff, you act out, you flip out, da da da, that's gonna give them the right to make you stay there for a hold or not 72 hours or 27 hours, whatever the hold is. I don't freaking know. So I just try to be calm or whatever, and the nurse was so loving. Like, he was like, no, she can keep her phone. And I was like, thank you. I was like, thank you, because the security guards down there were acting like they run that place. Like, nigga talking about he was gonna take my phone, that he was gonna put his hands on me, talking about bet. Nigga, bet. I was like, but like that down there, like I was just like, wow, it's crazy. It's really crazy because like I'm sitting there asking the nurse something so I could talk to my doctor, and a security guard comes over and interrupts the nurse and try to talk to me. I'm like, sir, you're a security guard, okay? Let the nurse talk. You stay in a security guard place, okay? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is not your field. You didn't go to school for this, none of this stuff. Like, I was just so irritated. I just started to cry, guys. I literally started to cry because I was like, I don't want to be here. I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna hurt nobody. And how you guys are making a person feel a person would do some crazy stuff. A person will kill themselves or do hurt themselves before they come to the hospital just because how you treat a person when they get there. You know what I mean? They make you, like, they strip you from pretty much your rights, you know, as a person. Like, I'm already feeling down and out, and you're making me feel fucking worse. Like, and that's how I felt. I felt worse. I wanted to go home, you know what I mean? But I thank God that he was looking out for me. God was looking out for me. Like, I got this cool Arabic or Hindu security guard. He was so freaking chill, so cool. Like, really was, like, you know what I mean? He gave me extra blanket, asked me if I wanted an extra pillow. I said, yeah, you know, I did. And he was like, cool. Like, I started getting hungry. He was like, you hungry? I'm like, yeah. They brought me a hamburger. I'm gonna post a video. Boom, right there, a hamburger. and I was eating that. He was sneaking me gum and candy and stuff because I couldn't have it, but he was. And I was in there like, I was out in the hospital almost 5 hours before someone seen me, or 4 hours before I seen a psychiatrist, and they talked to me or whatever, and they were saying that I'm not the only one that feels like this because it's COVID. A lot of people feel depressed. It's holidays, and you know, a lot of people ain't having Thanksgiving and stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know, I don't want to kill myself. Sometimes I just be overwhelmed and needing someone to talk to other than the people I talk to, because sometimes I feel like they don't understand. That's all. That's all it is. So, so I talked to psychiatrists or whatever, guys. They set me up an appointment with evaluation or whatever. They set me up for an 8-week program where I get to talk to somebody and pretty much just like a little therapy, help me with triggers and how to control how I feel, and all the way to the process just to get to having a therapist to talk to. It was crazy, honestly. Very crazy, guys. Like, I'm gonna post a clip right here. And it's like laying in bed. I'm like, I want to go home. I want to go home. They won't let me go home. I wanted to go. If you're battling with depression, or if you feel alone, you're not alone. You're really not. Like, my depression is it's not like all year I'm depressed. No. I have my ways of it. I try to be positive. I try to stay busy. I try to tell myself it's gonna be better. You know what I mean? God got me. God looking out for me, and you go through the struggle to have a better outcome. You know, that God has a plan for my life, and that your girl Didi is gonna be on top. Period. But I just wanted to come and share that story with you guys, because I don't talk about my depression because it's hard for me to talk about. It's hard for me to talk about the stuff that I've been through and to not shut down, because that's a big issue I have. Like, I talk to my boyfriend about some of the stuff and I start to can't talk, shut down, and cry, you know. But he tells me that's what I need. I need to let it out, you know. To let you guys know a little bit more about Didi's life, you know, my world, my lifestyle, everything I go through. I do want you guys to be a part of it, let you guys know a little bit about it. But this video is almost 18 minutes long, so I'm gonna go ahead and say bye, guys. Tomorrow I'll see you the day after that, or the day after that, or the day after that, or the day after that. Bye.